seriously.
Oh, come on. You can honestly sit there and tell me you believe the Stones were superior in their music to Bowie?
Hold up. I seem to have a situation here.
Hey, Orson, I've got some fairly hefty power fluctuations down here. Orson?
What the f***?
What? Ma?
Hello everyone and welcome to Moons of Madness, the third Lovecraftian game on my channel, but not in the traditional sense, like, not, you know, like tentacles and shit, like, no. This just has some slight inspiration, and I'm happy with that because I'm a little sick of talking about full-fledged Lovecraft games on my channel. So, this game is basically an astronaut simulator on Mars, which is cool in itself, but an astronaut simulator with horror elements, now that's really cool. And there's a whole other element to this game, and that's a focus on mental illness. So I don't know how exactly they're going to incorporate it, but I hear that it has a lot to do with the hallucinations in the game. Like, there's a lot of them. From the gameplay, it seems like the hallucinations are supernatural instead of the result of like schizophrenia or something, but I suppose it could be both. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I like that there's a focus on mental illness. I think there's a certain scariness that comes with it, because like when it comes to that, I feel like a lot of people can relate to it, and when you can sympathize and relate to a situation, especially in a horror game, it could probably make it a fuck ton scarier, honestly. They also specifically stated that they want to make a scary game that, quote, doesn't antagonize mental illness sufferers, so they're trying to avoid typical video game tropes, which is always good. Let's move on though. So you're an astronaut named Shane Newart, and what's going on is there's some supernatural shit going on in this research station called Trailblazer Alpha, I think that's what it is. And as all this is happening, he's fighting fucking over the top hallucinations. Like, if you've seen the gameplay, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's pretty, I don't know how realistic it is, it's a little insane, but I don't know, someone out there could have it that bad. I'm sure someone out there has had it as bad as they, like, in this game. I don't know if this game's about aliens or what, but, like, I just hope it's cool whatever they do. I really don't care. But I just like scary shit that takes place in space. Like, it's just cool to me. I love Dead Space, but that franchise is dead, no pun intended, and Routine is never fucking coming out. So I'm left with this game to fill that overly specific void of mine. So yeah, I hope this game does it right, because like a horror simulator game, like I don't think any game has ever fit that description. I mean, some games have probably have, I just don't know any. Like games like Metro are pretty realistic and immersive, but I wouldn't call them simulators. Now I have some pretty bad news. This game is made by Rock Pocket Games. I said it right the first time. I don't know why I did that. Which is, they've made a couple random games. That's not the point though. The point is, their Twitter account is dead, and it has been since May of this year, which is 2018 for those in the future. And I haven't seen any real updates from Moons of Madness at all. So I'm a little worried. And if you think that's bad news, I have even worse news. When you go to what I'm assuming is their website, you find out the link is dead, And if you dig a little deeper, the fucking domain name for rockpocketgames.com is for sale. So yeah. So I'm really sad to say that unless we hear something from them, this almost certainly confirms that this project is dead. And I got a couple of Instagram messages from people who are asking if the game was dead, and the less educated past me told those people, no man, the game's not dead. I was fucking wrong. I lied to your fucking face, because usually these projects don't outright die, routine aside, because we don't speak of that game. Usually they just take long breaks or just have issues with the staff. But no, it looks like this game is just straight up dead. So, but that's about all I had to say. Look, I'm sorry, but I had to put this info at the end of the video so people don't just watch the first minute and then click off. But yeah, all we can do is hope they've just been quiet this whole time and hard at work. Like that's the dream. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.